Hi guys, I'm playing Fortnite on my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. There was an update, so I had to update my Fold. Sorry, not the Fold. I had to update. Oh my god, is that a person? Look at that! They're just standing there. They had to go down. Right. Oh, 1,600. Did I get them? Oh my days. Right. Oh wait. Oh. Right, so basically, as I was saying before, the history, this is history time. For anyone who doesn't know about jailbreaking used to happen in the past. Probably doesn't happen now, but it used to happen in the past. So jailbreaking was basically for features on the iPhone that we take for granted today. I mean, if you never had an iPhone, maybe you wouldn't know what jailbreaking is. But everybody else would know. Who's doing that weird thing? I hate these people, man. You know, you're doing something here. I'm trying to help the squad win, and you got some weird dude. What's that? What's happening? Okay, it's that junk thing. So have these people gone up then? Check this out. They've gone up. They're no longer down. They're going in this direction. That's so weird. They're moving, basically. They were down there, right? And now they've come up here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. That person is gone. Ah, wow. 1,600 XP. Damn. That was awesome, man. But I'm just talking about jailbreaking and stuff. So the features that you get today on your iPhone probably came from jailbreaking. Yeah, because that's what people were doing back in 2010. That's what I was doing. But that's a long time ago. And nowadays, when you talk about this stuff, you know, it's like nobody knows what jailbreaking is. Like, what's jailbreaking? That's how you used to get screen recording on your phone, on your iPhone. 1,600 XP. Wow. That's awesome, man. I told you these sniper weapons are badass. Look at this guy. I wonder if I can get him. Ah, that would have been so cool, man. If I got this guy. Look at him. He was trying to come up on that thing. But I'm just saying, wow, I got him 1,600 XP. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I just want to try and get this guy before he lands. Oh. Right. Right, I've got a rocket launcher thing on me. Wow, we won. We won, guys. So it's 90 out of 42. Right. Good news. Paragon Over Prime has downloaded. I just got one last game to download, which is Disney Speedstorm, and that's it. And we're all done. Oh, it's time your battery power is low. Right, I need to charge up my phone. You know, I actually sold my iPad mini. I got rid of it. I sold my iPad mini because of this phone. Right, so why did I get rid of my iPad mini? I'll tell you the reasons why. Because I felt like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 is kind of an iPad mini. I know that sounds weird, right? I'm calling this similar to the iPad mini. It's not just similar, I think this is better than the iPad mini. I'm serious. I do feel like this is much better than the iPad mini. I'll tell you the advantages. This is mobile, it fits in your pocket. You can call people on it, you can communicate with people. I mean, you can download games. You can play games on this, and you can also, because it's got third parties, like third party software, you can always download games from, just like from, you can download games directly from the internet onto your phone. You can't do that with the iPad. With the iPad, you're kind of stuck with whatever you're getting from Apple. I mean, it's still good. It's still good software. I'm not saying it's bad software. I'm just saying that there's so many advantages of having this Z Fold 5 over the iPad Mini. So for me, that's one of the main reasons why I kind of preferred having this over the iPad Mini. Okay, one, I can download from third parties. Two, those downloads can come from other softwares. For example, PC, or directly from the internet onto the phone, which you cannot do with an iPad. Like I said, with an iPad, you're kind of stuck with whatever Apple gives you. So, I mean, it wasn't that difficult for me to think about, because I was actually going to get my iPad. I was going to get it back. And then I thought to myself, I had to pay like $265 I had to pay to get it back, because I kind of did something with it. And initially, I was just going to go and get it. But you know what happened? When I started comparing it to my Galaxy Z Fold, I started thinking like, why do I need it back? Because my mindset was like, I need to get my phone back. I mean, sorry, my iPad mini back, right? That's what I was thinking. Let me go and get my iPad mini back. But then I was thinking like, wait, can I swap this? Let me use this now. See? And then I want that thing. Right, so I was thinking, what's a dynamite? Airstrike. Man, it's just... Okay. I'm gonna get the airstrike thing. I'm gonna leave that. I mean, that gun, you're always gonna find it somewhere, isn't it? I mean, it's not like a rare type of gun. You're gonna get it somewhere else, probably. Right, so I started comparing the two. Like, I was just looking at the two of them. There's so many advantages of having the Z Fold over the iPad mini. But I think the one thing that really won it for me was basically the factor. Okay, that gnome thing is not there. Okay, the one thing that won it for me basically was the fact that, damn it, let me try and, I need to build. Actually, I need to get out of here. Oh my, what did I do? Right, so, right, I need to build. I need to build, and then I need to get out of here. Wait, let me go here. Back, yes, up. Right, so I started comparing the two of them. I can download anything from the internet onto the Z Fold. I can watch any program on the internet or on the Z Fold. I've got two app stores on the Z Fold, the Galaxy Store and the Play Store. And the other things, like I said, it fits in my pocket. It's a phone, communication, internet. The fact that it's affordable, the screen itself, because I can open it up and use it as a tablet, and the stylus, which you can't do on an iPad. I mean, you could probably do the iPad pencil and all that stuff, which I don't have anyway. But that's what I was saying. Like, I was thinking about all these things and trying to compare the two. And I was trying to give, like, like bonuses to. I was trying to give some bonuses to the iPad Mini itself. You know, like maybe there are advantages of keeping it. But the more and more I looked at my Samsung Z Fold 5 and I started thinking about it, I just thought, nah, I don't actually need it back. And paying a further $265 for it again is just a waste of money. No, I mean, I paid $350 for it, you know. And I had it for a very long time. It's not a brand new iPad Mini. Of course, it's a 6th generation, yes. But from what I understand from Apple, they are releasing a brand new iPad. I don't have anything. They're releasing a brand new iPad. There's going to be a new iPad coming out. If not this year, then sometime into next year. A new iPad Mini. A new revamped one, you know. There's a new one, like a brand new one that's coming out, you know. So I just thought to myself, do I need it back? Do I want to pay that $265? And you know, it's like, let me tell you something. The iPad Mini wasn't doing anything in my house anyway. It was there. I had it. I was trying to build. I moved when he was trying to build. I got him. So what I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying it's a bad device to have. That's not the thing. What I'm saying is I just wasn't using it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you're not using something, the way my brain works is, if I'm not using it, then basically maybe I don't actually need it. You know? So that is how my mind functions. If I'm not using it, then maybe I don't actually need to have it. You know? I mean, if I'm not doing anything with it, then what's the point? I'm just gonna get it back. It's gonna come back here. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm not gonna do anything with it, and then at the end of the day, come on. You see what I mean? If I'm not gonna do anything with it at the end of the day, then I don't actually require it. Oh my god. That's so weird. Look at that. Oh my god. We were all trying to hit that 1%. Alright, the downloads are done, guys. The downloads are complete. So all I got to do now is, like I said, I need to go into my BIOS. I need to go on YouTube, find out how to get into my BIOS. And once I get into my BIOS, then obviously I'm going to follow that person. Look where they went to. I'm following them. Let's see where they're at. Look, I followed them. I got them. So what I'm saying is, the advantages of having a Z Fold 5 to me outweighed the advantages of having an iPad Mini. They just outweighed everything. This iPad, you know the thing is, iPad Mini is nice, but the Z Fold fits in my pocket. And to me, I just thought to myself, I'd rather, I don't know, man, it's just the money. I just didn't want to pay that money again. I feel like money was just going to come out of my pocket for something that I'm not using. I'm not using it that much. You get what I'm saying? If I was using it, for example, then that would have been a completely different story. That would have been completely different. But because I wasn't using it, I just didn't see the point. You see? That's the main reason. I wasn't using it. I didn't see a point. Why am I getting it back for? It was doing nothing in my house anyway. So to me, it's just a waste of money. I don't know. It's just the way I am. Like I said, for me to keep anything, it needs to be doing something. My Steam Decks, I'll tell you for example, the Linux Steam Deck, I have contemplated so many times on getting rid of it, like just taking it to the shop where I normally go and just getting a lay-by or something, getting like $200 for it, because they would give me that money. I mean, it doesn't have to be Christmas time for them to give me the money. They would give it to me because they know that when they sell it, they're going to get the money back. You know? You understand? You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't spend my money on nonsense, like things that I can't get money back on. Or if I put on eBay, I could just sell it. People will still buy the Steam Deck. You know? Even if I just tell them it's a 256 gigabyte, it works, blah, 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 blah. I can just sell it as a faulty Steam Deck for $200 and get rid of it. But the main thing about me is that I do use the Linux Steam Deck. I might not play with it every day, but I do use it. I do play games on it when I feel like playing a game on it. If I wanted to test something and make a video on it, I would need a Linux Steam Deck. So what's the point of selling it if I'm using it? You see what I mean? That's the way I am. That's how I function. So if I'm using something, then yes, I keep it. But only if I'm using it. If I'm not using something, then that would just mean like I don't even know what to say. If I'm not using it, then yeah, that's when I will. If I'm not using it, then maybe that's, you see. Look how many people I got. You see, if I'm not using it, oh my god, look at that! What a waste. It actually went, the bubble went right over there. Look at that thing. Look at that guy. Right. So what I'm saying is, if I wanted to make a video on Linux, like on a game that's working on Steam Deck, I know these are the old Steam Decks, but still, they do function. They play games. And if I wanted to make a video right now to say, oh, this game works on Linux, on Steam operating system 3.5.5, which is the latest version, how would I do that if I didn't have a Steam Deck? So it would be foolish of me to sell something that I still use, because like I said, that's how I judge things. If I still use it, if I still need it, I'm not going to sell it. You see? That's why I said it might be the old. Look at this person. I don't have a sniper. How more powerful is this thing? But you see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to sell something that I use. So it might be old, but if it's still being used, like it's still useful for something, then I might as well just keep it. You see, if I'm using it, I might as well keep it, because in my mindset, it's like it's still worth something. Oh my god, I didn't see these people. So I'm just saying, like, if I wanted to test a game on Linux, on the Steam operating system, I would need something that works with Linux, something that works with Steam operating system, something that people are going to watch. There's no point in me saying, oh, I'm playing this game on Linux and it's not a Steam Deck. No one's going to watch that. And if people do watch it, they might not, like the video. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people that watch my videos, mainly it's about Steam Deck. If it's not about Steam Deck, the Steam operating system one, then it's about Steam Deck, the Windows one, because I got two Steam Decks with Windows. And if it's not about that, then it's probably about the Nintendo OLED, the Switch OLED, or about the Joy-Cons that I recently got, the Pokemon Joy-Cons. If it's not about that, then it's about the DualSense being connected to the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. And for those reasons, I think that's what people find interesting about me. But if I was to just sit here right now and just say I'm going to make a video basically on a basic laptop with Linux, who's going to watch that? Nobody. Because it's not interesting, it's not interesting enough. Linux has been out for a very long time, basically. So it's not a new thing, But what's new is Steam Deck. What's new is Samsung, And the fact that you can play games on a phone, like Fortnite, like War Robots, and with the DualSense controller, the gamepad. That's what's new. Right, guys. So I've finished installing all the games onto my PC. I mean, onto my gaming laptop. All I need to do now is just I need to figure out how to get into the BIOS. And the only way I can do that is by watching YouTube videos and finding out how I can get into the BIOS. And I need to change, like I said, I have a feeling I need to change the, I'm looking for Disney Sandstorm. Where's that? Speedstorm. Right, I have to change. I want to change, the Intel UHD. I want to change that to the RTX 3060. I mean, it may not be possible. It may not be possible, actually. I could be just saying this, and maybe it's not possible, because what I was watching on YouTube, the person did say that the way this Acer Nitro 5 works is that only on an external display does it use the RTX 3060, which I thought was a bit odd. How does a gaming laptop allow or process itself based on the fact that you are connected to a monitor? I'm just thinking about, okay, what if I didn't have a monitor? It's just the laptop itself. I want to play Call of Duty. Is it going to use, and look at these gnomes, I keep finding them. You see, I'm getting points for finding these gnomes. No, I'm just saying, isn't it kind of odd? That's kind of strange, right? Because I think that's strange. Wait, what's that thing? Is that a gun? Man, I really don't like shotguns. I really don't like them. I'm just saying, because you have to keep pressing the button, to fire and all that. That's the main reason why. All right, let me swap this. What's this thing? Yeah, you got to fire once. What kind of gun is that? Right. Okay, I've got this smaller one. So basically, what I'm saying is, I want to find a way. I want to find a way of. Wait, let me chop down some trees. I want to find a way of getting into the BIOS, changing the function from Intel UHD, because it says display one Intel UHD. So I want to find out if there's anything in the BIOS that's going to allow me to change that display thing to only reflect the RTX 3060. Because I'm just thinking about, what if I didn't have a monitor? Then what happens? Does that mean that every game that I play on the laptop is going to play on Intel UHD? I'm pretty sure you can't play Call of Duty on Intel UHD. I mean, you probably could. I don't know if it's possible. I mean, Steam Deck can play Call of Duty, but Steam Deck gives you 4 gigs of dedicated RAM. I mean, it does take that RAM from the processing thingy. Like it takes that RAM from the amount of storage capacity you've got. So that's the kind of technology that it uses, right? From what I understand, that's how the process works. But I'm just thinking, like, how is this actually going to work? I like building. So comforting when you build. I don't know why people are like this, man. Why can't we just build and be happy? There's always someone who's unhappy and doesn't want you to build anything. You know that saying, you own nothing and you'll be happy. That's what this guy is. It's like reminding me of that saying. Because people just, they don't want to see you happy, Why can't we just build? Let's build and have, like, You know what I miss about Fortnite the most? You know, in the past, like on iPhone, people would build and build and build and make it so large, the building, to the point that, you know, people would start fighting on that building. You know that they used to do that on Fortnite. I don't know why they don't do it anymore. Or maybe people haven't. I don't know if, because I know on Fortnite they've got different kind of things that they provide. But I'm just saying, it's a pity that they don't do it anymore. They used to do that. You know, people would create these big buildings, and then everyone would just join in on the building and start building it, and then people would fight on that building. You understand what I mean? It used to be so good. I'm just saying, it's a pity that no one does that anymore. You know? So what I normally do is when I finish building like that, I just leave it, because if I'm there, they're going to destroy it. That's the problem. So what I do is I leave it. Someone else will come and find it, and hopefully they'll use it, or they'll continue building on it. You know what I mean? Because if they find you there, they will destroy it. I don't know why they do that, but it's just kind of weird. They don't want to build. You know, when I used to play Fortnite on iPhone, that's what people used to do the most. You'd find people building, other people were fighting, other people were racing around. It was just fun. I don't even know why Fortnite was removed from the iPhone. Really. I don't. Because Fortnite was just, it was like a social thing, you know? People would play Fortnite, not as a game, but as a social event, you know? It's like it was a stress reliever. People would be building, enjoying the game, and it was just fun. I'm talking about, like, this is a long time ago, but people used to play this game for fun. And it used to be fun, you know? People would be building, and it was relaxing, you know? You'd go somewhere and just find someone building a huge building. And back in the day, people didn't destroy the building. They would actually build on it. And after building it, like, to a huge extent, people would start fighting on it, you know? You understand? It was just fun. But nowadays, everyone is just about destruction. Just destroy everything. So it's left the fun zone into this other zone, which even I don't understand. Right, I think I need some wood. I'm gonna need to go up there. I'm just thinking, because I need to go up to where those dudes are. But I'm being honest, if you play this on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and you do a comparison with the OLED, I'm telling you, this screen is much better than the OLED. It's my personal opinion. I don't know if maybe it's the way I'm looking at the screen, because the screen is directly in my face. But it just looks so much nicer. I don't know. I'm just saying, it looks really crisp, you know? Like, it's got a clean outlook, you know? I need to build on this. You see, I was really at the bottom there. Right, let's do this. I'm gonna run to this building. So fortunately, people didn't destroy the building. Nice. So you do get a few people with brains. Oh yeah, I've run out of stuff. It's fine. Let me try and get into this thing. What the? How am I supposed to get to people now? Oh my god. I don't want to fall. I need to get to the other side. Okay, you can go up there. Nice one. But you know what I mean. Anyone who was playing Fortnite on iPhone would understand what I'm talking about. It used to be fun. People would build and build and build, make the building so large, and everybody would just be fighting on that building, you know? They'll be fighting but building at the same time. I don't know how to describe. You know, you get these professional people who know how to play the game properly. And those people knew how to play this game. Like, they would be fighting on it but building it at the same time. So that's why I call these professionals. They knew how to play this game. Sorry, the angle that I'm sitting on is a bit
Playing from Geotrans.
It's just a bit strange. So I think it's because I was actually also charging my right. It's a bit better now. It's just the way I was sitting was kind of weird. Right, so I think people on the other side, because I wasn't seeing anyone on this side. I mean, I'm not seeing any of my team members on that side. So let's see. I think people are around here. That guy jumped down. Don't know where he's going. Are people fighting at the bottom? There you go. See? So let's see if I can slide down. You see, because I wasn't seeing anyone at the bottom there. Damn it, man. I didn't even get this guy. Yes, nice one. Got him. He's not even seen behind him. Got that person. No, it's just like I was over there. I didn't see anyone. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Right. So I do understand Fortnite's got different ways of playing it. Oh my God, someone's up there. I don't even have a sniper. I don't even have a sniper weapon. Look at that. You know, it's trying to. That's why people jump in this game. Have you played Counter-Strike? That's what people do on Counter-Strike. It's kind of funny. And I always call it the Fortnite jump. When I play Counter-Strike 2 and I see someone jumping, I'm like, that's Fortnite. Okay, where is he at? He's over there. Got him. Is there someone else? Nope. Right, so that's why I'm saying Fortnite to me, back in the day on the iPhone especially, it used to be a social event. Anyone playing this game on Fortnite back then was playing this with their friends, you know? And I think that's one thing that Apple may have missed. I know they are focusing more on the VR gaming things, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a big hit in the future. I think everything is going to be virtual reality in the future. So that's the Matrix, you know, that kind of thing. But I still feel like they missed out quite a lot on Fortnite. Because you know where Samsung gained the most from this game? Because if you are on an iPhone and you couldn't play Fortnite anymore, then most people would then basically go onto their Android phones, you know, and download this game and play the game. You see what I mean? So, oh my God, where's that person go? They're gone. That was very fast. But you see, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. I think Apple lost a lot of money when they canceled Fortnite. They must have lost a lot of money, and they lost a lot of people because anyone who was a fan of this game either bought a Switch or bought a Samsung. Look at that! Got that dude. Yeah, because that's the only way that people could play this game. Either you had a Samsung phone or you had the Switch. That's the main reason why I got a Switch. I'm being honest. That's the main reason why I got a Switch. The main reason why I got the Switch was because of Fortnite. And I remember precisely that I used to ask people in the store, like, what does it look like? What does Fortnite look like on the Switch? And they'll tell me that, oh, it looks like it's supposed to look like, you know? It looks good and all that stuff. So I wasn't really sure about it. I thought they were joking with me, like they were lying to me. I was thinking that this was just gonna be, you know, that it wasn't going to look nice. You understand? You understand what I mean? I thought it was gonna look, I don't know. I was thinking of this as a Nintendo, you know? Like I've had a Game Boy before, so that's what I was thinking. I was thinking this is just a Game Boy. It's gonna have some weird looking graphics. It's not going to be. You understand? I know now that I was wrong, but that's what I was thinking. Actually, it's what I thought. I was thinking like that. I thought this was. I thought this was gonna be like that. You know what I mean? Look at this person. You see, I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought it was just gonna be a general type of game. It wasn't gonna be good. It's gonna be Game Boy graphic type things. Because my era of Nintendo was the Game Boy. You understand? So the first time when I bought the Switch Lite, I remember asking the person a lot, like, "Are you sure this is good?" He said, "Yeah, it plays like a game." I was like, "What do you mean, as it like a game?" Because the graphics era that I was coming from, my time frame was the Game Boy, you know. So the way I thought about it was just gonna be Game Boy graphics, which I did not want. I didn't want a Game Boy graphics. I wanted like a proper game, like 3D gaming. I know it sounds dumb now. Now that I think of it, it was dumb of me to think that it wasn't gonna be a proper game. I don't know why I was like that, but that was my mentality back then. You know, that was my mentality. As unfortunate as that is, that was my basic mentality back then. I really did think that this wasn't going to look good. I don't know why I thought that, but that's what I thought. I thought I was gonna buy it and regret it later, you know, like it was just an experiment to me, you know, like I'm gonna get this thing, I'm gonna realize later that it wasn't what I wanted to buy, you know. But I'm telling you, when I got the Nintendo Switch Lite, I was pleasantly surprised. I was so surprised that I've never been as surprised in my whole life. When I bought the Switch Lite, I realized how good the graphics were. Everything was 3D. It was a proper game. Yes, you could hold it, you can carry it around, but it was a proper game. And that's what made me, what convinced me to buy the Switch, the bigger red and black Switch, which I did buy. But like I said, I never used the Switch Lite as much as I thought I would, especially after getting the Steam Deck. And that's when I saw the Switch Lite, saw the Switch. I really like the Switch, but I just sold it, and then that's what also convinced me, because I was thinking, if those games are so good. I used to play Apex Legends, Warface, Vigor, and Fortnite on the Switch Lite and the Switch. So I wanted to see what it looked like on the OLED. I don't regret buying the OLED. I don't regret buying it. But the thing is, I have to say with the OLED, it's like, I don't know. It's not what I thought it was gonna be. You know. I don't know what else to say about it. It's not the way I thought it was gonna be. I mean, what I'm saying is it is better. It's good that the way it is, but I just didn't think of it like it was gonna be like this. You know. So that's what I'm trying to say. So it kind of, you know, because if you come from the Switch Lite to the Switch and then to the Switch OLED, it's more or less like you're impressed by the first, you know, by the first ones, isn't it? So that's the main reason. So that's why I keep saying, like, I was impressed with the Switches. That's why I kept buying them. But I think, oh my god, I missed this thing. Look at that. I just missed it. Oh man. That's a pity. I was trying to get on it, you see? I thought I was on it, but I just went right past it. Damn. Right, so what I'm saying is, I thought um well, anyway, I thought that I would get the Switch OLED. You know, when you're impressed by a product like I was impressed by it. So obviously, you know, being impressed by the Switch Lite and the Switch is what led me to buying the OLED. I've got no regrets on buying the OLED. I'm just saying, it's a very nice. Can I use these? It's a very nice console. It's a very nice system. You know what I'm thinking? Let me get this sniper for now. I've got the other sniper. I prefer this other sniper, but I want to get a different gun And then when I get a different gun, then obviously, let me just get this one. So what I'm saying is from the switch light to the switch, the normal switch, the black and red one, and then to the switch OLED. And the OLED is the one I've kept the most, even in that shop that I had gone to. I could have gone my iPad mini, but I did pick the OLED over. I picked the OLED over my Switch. So, just goes to show that, I mean, a product is a product on its own, but I find like the Switch is, because it's a console on its own, it doesn't need an app store or anything like that. It's got its own thing. Let me see. That's a thingy. What can I get rid of? I don't need this gun, do I? Yeah, I think I'm all right with these weapons. So basically, what I'm saying is, what's this thing? Oh yeah, let me just throw this down. That's the shield stuff. It's gone back to the sniper. I don't know why. But I'm just saying, I've always been impressed by Switch products, So I like the way this product is. And that's why I'm saying, when you're impressed by something, like I am, I have a tendency of keeping up with that product, One thing I realized as well, that globe thing, that globe thing that helps you to go wherever you want to go to. There's someone here. My God, I just saw them. But there is someone else. No, these are the people. Oh my God. I could use that globe thing to go to the place, isn't it? Let me do it this way. You see? That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah. So I can actually go where I need to go to. So what I'm saying is I was impressed with the Switch Lite. I never had a Switch Lite before. I came from the Game Boy era. From the Terminator 2, the Mario, the 2D platform gaming. That's the era I came from. I know it sounds dumb to say it, but that's the era that I came from. Right, oh my God, I need a gun. I'm just realizing that I can't be out here with just the sniper and one gun. I need another one. Oh, nice one. Let me grab this. Drink this stuff.